Hello guys! So thank you for watching and welcome back to yet another video on my channel. I am so happy to be back, and like I've said before in many other videos, I feel like I say that all the time and I'm done saying it. So that is why I have filmed multiple videos this week, this one included. This is my get ready with me, and a lot of you had, Snapchatted me and just kind of like asked how I did my makeup for the night for that Sumter Slip that I posted. I had gotten emails, I'd gotten comments on my Instagram picture that I had posted. So today I just kind of thought that, well, I may as well do a get ready with me and kind of recreate that makeup from that night, that crazy night. So I just figured that I would do that. I am dressed in the same thing that I wore, so I will definitely link what I wore below so that you guys can check it out and snag it for yourselves. This look is extremely simple. If you kind of know what you're doing with foundation, that's really the foundation of it. It's really simple, and so I kept this video kind of simple, so I hope that you guys like it and subscribe to my channel if you do. Alright guys, so we're going to start off with some primer, and the primer that I'm using today is an oldie but goodie. I haven't used it in a little while. This is my, what is this? This is my Timeless Smoothing Primer by Tarte, and actually what I feel like it does is it like blurs out anything that I don't want to see. It blurs it out and then it's just gone. So guys, if you guys haven't, noticed by the look of it, but I am back in my room back in Cincinnati, and I honestly can say that I have missed it so much. I remember, being so excited to leave it and, getting out to Florida, and now that I'm back, I'm like, oh, there's like so much potential in my room. I just have, like so much here that I can kind of set up for it. I bought a lot of backdrops, but ended up not using them. We're kind of trying to set up the guest room. I feel like nobody ever really stays in there, so my mom kind of wanted to clean it out over summer anyways, so when she did, I kind of had the idea. I was like, well, what if my brother Aaron and I used that as kind of like a filming room, because he kind of does videos too with like games and stuff, so that's what I think that we're going to be doing. So maybe, after a little while this room will kind of be moved there. So we will see. So now that our primer is done, we're going to go ahead and move on to, and since that is like kind of oily based and it does kind of like minimize those pores and just kind of fills them, I'm going to kind of give that a little bit of time for it to kind of get in there and do its thing. So we're going to go ahead and move straight to my eyelids. We're going to go back in with my Trish McEvoy Bare Essentials just to kind of give my eyelids a little color, because we all know that I need that. And guys, believe it or not, I did a spray tan, I don't know, on my birthday weekend, so last weekend, and I feel like it's already faded. I don't know, maybe it's just because my light is so bright. I have no idea. But that's how I feel. We all know that I have been MIA for a little while, and I'm here to talk about why. So I am going to be popping in with my Morphe palette and going in from there. So for my first color, I am going to be picking up just a little bit of a darker shade, but for I'm going to be picking up this color here, right here. So if you guys have the 35K palette, that is the color that we are picking up for my birthday weekend. So actually, let's just backtrack to the weekend that I got home. So I arrived back in Cincinnati with my mom. We had driven here, and I arrived back August 12th. I arrived back that night. The girls, my two best friends, had kind of like a welcoming going out party scheduled and ready for me to attend. So I met up at this house that my friend Kelly was sitting, and we met up there. We took some pregame shots and then called an Uber, and then got an Uber to go downtown. We hit a couple of bars down there, and we ended up having like so much fun. And then we went down to OTR, like it was just like so much fun. And we just had a lot of fun. So then after that, we just like went back to Kelly's house and just slept it off. And then the next day I kind of just unpacked and chilled. And then that following week I didn't have school, so kind of just spent the week just kind of catching up with older friends, catching up with my family, kind of just enjoying being home in Cincinnati. I kind of did that for a little while, and then we went to I think that was it. I went shopping a little bit, really just kind of got rid of like some of my clothes, just kind of like, you know, embraced being back home and just kind of did some stuff for that. And then, so then I started school. School has been really, really great. This is my very last semester. I will be graduating in December. I think our last class is like December like 8th or 9th or something like that. And then I'm done, and then I graduate, I think, that following weekend. So that's exciting. So I'm looking so heartedly forward to that. And yeah, anyway, so school's going great. My classes are really great for this semester. So after that, so I remember, it's my birthday weekend. So birthday weekend was crazy, guys. Like, not in the crazy, like, oh my gosh, like that was like the best birthday ever weekend. It was more or less like, oh my god, that could have been so much better weekend. Like, okay, so like my birthday was fine, like the day of, but then, you know, kind of like progressing into that weekend, it got kind of crazy. So let's just start from the beginning. So grab a couple snacks, seriously. And while we are doing that, I'm gonna grab some setting spray, and then we're gonna spray our brush. And I'm going to be picking up these two colors here, this little gold shimmery one, and this one right up here, and kind of mixing those. We're just going to put that all over our lid. So my actual birthday was on Thursday, September 7th, which was last week. So I have been 23 for one full week, guys. I know. It's crazy. We, you know, the girls and I were like, well, we are all kind of busy we had work, and we had, you know, school, and I was volunteering, so we had like a lot of stuff on our plate and to do for that weekend. So I was like, well, let's just like not worry about going out on Thursday, because I mean, we all had to be up early on Friday. So we ended up, we're just like, you know what, for my birthday, my parents went ahead and rented us a room at the Renaissance Hotel, which is in downtown Cincinnati. The hotel was absolutely beautiful. So we were like, you know what, why don't we just, you know, Saturday go out and we get crazy, you know, that way Thursday and Friday we can just kind of chill. So Thursday, I went to my very first Harvest Home Festival. So if anybody is from Cincinnati, it's like a huge thing. It's been going on for like 60 years, I think that they said it was. This was the 60th year. I'd never been there before, but it was a lot of fun. It was pretty chilly, so it was kind of nice to kind of be back into some chillier weather, which, guys, I never thought that I would say that, but I just did. But it was really nice to be back into some chilly weather and sweater weather and stuff like that. Then we went out to Clifton Bars, which is on my campus, so we went out after that to Clifton Bars just to kind of like hang out. I grabbed a couple drinks with some older friends, and that was that. We went home at like 1. And then Friday, we were supposed to have a girls' night, but it just kind of like got sidetracked because I had a lot on my plate that night. I had a lot of homework to do. I had a lot of events that I was trying to plan. My mom and I kind of got into it just because why not? We're mother and daughter. So we kind of got into it. So we kind of just like skipped out on the whole like going out to do something as a girls' night. But that next Saturday rolled around, and I had to go and volunteer. And so I went and volunteered. And then I went straight over to my friend Amanda's house, and we took like a couple shots with her dad, and then just like left, got down to the hotel. We had so much fun. We had drank a lot of sangria, we had drank a lot of wine, we ate room service, which was so cool because it was my very first time getting room service, because every time that like I would go out to a hotel, I'd be like with my family or for my friends, and like we'd go to like a, you know, like a landmark restaurant. We wouldn't really order hotel or room service, so that was kind of fun. We did that, and then we just kind of like got ready. We played this game called The Biggest Slut. I'm not gonna give away who won, who didn't win, but it was actually a lot of fun. We played that, so it's just kind of me and the girlfriends hanging out all day. So I feel like whenever I'm telling you guys these stories, I forget to actually do my makeup, so we're just gonna go straight into that. So we ended up going to we ended up going out that night. So my friend Kelly actually had to go to like some type of like work meeting for her dance studio, so she went to that, and then Amanda and I got ready, and then she came back like perfect timing. We were just getting ready to go out, so we went out downtown. We hit the bar Tin Roof, which is actually a pretty popular bar. Got in without a cover, which was pretty fun because they're usually always really strict on that. That was really fun. Then we kind of stayed there because a lot of our like really good friends were there, so we stayed there pretty much the entire night. And then at like 1:40 we were like, okay, like it's time to go, like we've been at this bar all night, like let's go somewhere else. So everyone was like, oh, we're going to this bar Stretch, which I'd never been to. It was a brand new bar that opened up over the summer when I was gone. So they had you know, so we're like, oh yeah, like let's go out and try out the new bar. I mean, why not? It's a new bar. So we went and tried out that bar, and it was actually super fun. It was super packed, but I remember one of my friends, Jessica, was in the bathroom when we had left, so I was like, oh crap, like, I gotta text her. So I pulled out my phone to text, and while I pulled out my phone, you know, I pulled it out, sent the message, and then I was like putting it back. So like, I don't know if you guys know, like, you know, like one-strap satchels. So mine has like two inside zipper pockets. So I put my phone, and like I have a pop socket on the back of my phone. And I remember like struggling to like get it in because it was like not going in. So I like remember putting it in, zipping the pocket, and then zipping my purse. And then there's like this buckle, and the buckle like slides in that little slot, like that little metal slot, and that was in the back of it. So 10-15 minutes later I go and I check, and my phone is gone. And I'm like freaking out. I'm like, oh my god, my phone is actually gone. Like it really is gone. I don't know what to do. You know, I was really worried. I've never had anything stolen from me. Thank God. I've been very fortunate, and I've kept an eye on a lot of, you know, on my things over the years, but it was gone. So of course, you know, so I'm telling Kelly, I'm telling her fiance, and her fiance is like, okay, well, look on the floor. Like, did you drop it on the ground? Like, no, like we like took like their phone flashlights and looked all over the place. Like we could not find this thing anywhere. It was just gone. I'm going to use my Ardell Demi Wispies for some lashes, because what other brand do I even use besides Ardell? I'm obsessed with them. Anyways, back to my story. So we got back to, so you know, I'm sitting there and I'm like freaking out. Then I start crying because, for one, I'm like, I'm not really that drunk. Like at like the moment that I knew that my phone was gone, I was like sober as a bird. Like I was just like super sober. So I was like, okay, you know, I'm like, my head was in the game, my adrenaline was pumping, I was like super upset. So I went to, so everybody's like, did you go to the bathroom? I'm like, no, we've been here for like 15 minutes. No, like I haven't gone to the bathroom. So I was like, you know what, who knows, like maybe somebody picked it up and then had to go to the bathroom. So I was trying to give like everybody in the bar like the benefit of the doubt. So I'd go to the bathroom, and of course it's not there. So I'm checking every stall, I'm checking everywhere, and it's like gone. So like we of course we tell the bartender, and the bartender's like, you know, hey, there's nothing I can do. I mean, you walk into a bar with, you know, all of your belongings, their liability to you, not, you know, to anybody else that's there. So, you know, so I'm like freaking out. Well, like 2:15 rolls around, and I'm just like, you know, whatever. Like, I'm just not gonna, holy crap, look at that. Whew, I just love a good lash. So, you know, so I'm like, you know, whatever, like I'm ready to go. Like, I'm not having fun anymore. Like, I'm just ready. So by this point, like with how, like, you know, secured that I thought that I had my phone, I'm like freaking out because I'm like, okay, I just feel so violated. Somebody literally just, like, they had to have been watching me because they went through my purse. Like, and then on the other hand, how the freak did I not feel it? Because it was literally on my shoulder. Like, how did I not feel that? I was more upset in myself for letting it happen than I was that it was stolen, which I don't know what's worse, because when you're disappointed in yourself and you find out that, you know, I could have done so much more, it's that much more annoying. So moving on to some foundation, I am going to be using my Tarte foundation, and this is just the full coverage. My color is, what is my color? Doesn't say, but I think that my color is like medium sand brown, so it's like that yellowy undertone because I got those yellow tones in my face. So back to the crazy story. So we ended up going, you know, so we get outside, and I kind of, you know, I'm freaking out. I'm like, Kelly's calling my phone and it's off, and I'm like, you know, and then I'm even more freaked out because I'm like, okay, well that just verifies that it was stolen, considering my phone, I had just pulled it off the charger before we had left, and my phone was at 90 or it was at 100%, and I think I used it maybe 3 times that entire night, because I never pull out my phone when I'm out. So my phone was on like 96, 98, something like that %. So I'm like, you know, my phone was completely charged. I know that, you know, somebody had to have turned it off for it to be off. So, you know, so I told him, I was like, well, so I told Kelly, I'm like, you know, just keep calling it, just like, let's keep trying to call it, just in case like something were to happen. So, but on my birthday night, I was like, oh guys, like, you guys share your location with each other, and I don't share my location with you guys. Like, that's kind of a shitty friend move, so why don't I share my location with you? So that happened like on my birthday night, where I was like, I'm gonna share my location with my friends, and thank God that I did, because if I didn't, you know, I would have been able to do like the Find My iPhone, but they were able to track it like easily with, you know, just kind of like doing my location, because it was doing the same thing. But I mean, it was just, it's crazy that literally I'd never ever shared my location with anybody before, and then I do it 2 days before my phone actually gets stolen. So you know, and now I'm put on like a better plan. I've always wanted to be like one of those people that were on like the next plan, where, you know, they get like the latest iPhone version for their upgrade and they don't have to pay anything for it. Like, I've always wanted to do that, and like Kelly and Amanda have been on that forever, and like I was always so jealous, because like I'd always have to wait until like my contract with Verizon was up so I could like get my upgrade or whatever. So I've always had to do that. Well, now, you know, I'm in my next plan, but I mean, I'm not one of those people where I feel like everything happens for a reason and that you have a choice. Like, while I don't believe that, you know, God did that and put that in my life, like my friends do, but whether, you know, I'm not the type of person, but why, you know, even though I don't believe that, it almost feels as if there was a reason why I shared my location, got my phone stolen, and then got a better plan. So, you know, I'm trying to make the most out of, you know, the shittiest of situations, but it's going just fine, because I was able to get my new phone. So, and I'm not as peppy as usual, because I got kind of sick over that week. I don't know if it was, my mom believes it was from stress from that week, but I don't know if it was because I was stressed from, you know, getting my phone stolen, or if I was just sleep deprived or what, but I was not having a good couple of days. I got like really sick, and I remember reading like a journal entry from WCPO about there's a virus going around that's mimicking a cold, and I was just like, well, I probably have that, because I had like the stuffiest of noses, I had a migraine, I had a high fever, like, but no stomach hurting, like I had like a head cold, but it was just so bad. So I'm pretty sure that I had that. So there were about 3 days where I was just feeling like crap. I wore sweatpants, like, hence no video, because it was just so bad. I was not wearing makeup, it was just so bad. But that's kind of why I'm not so peppy. Like, I'm kind of like, if my voice sounds kind of weird, it's because I'm kind of like coming off of my whatever the hell I was on. You know, so things are getting better though. So I'm back with you guys. That's what I'm happy about. So now we're gonna go in and we're gonna do our bottom lash, our bottom eye. So I am going to try to open this. Okay, we're good. And we are gonna go in with this sparkly black right here. And we're not gonna go heavy on our eye, just because nobody likes a super heavy eye. At least I don't know. So maybe for like Halloween or something, but I'm not like that big into it. So what I've kind of been doing is just kind of blotting it and kind of just tracing out where I want it to go, and then making it meet my eyeliner so that there's not like a gap, and then just lightly pulling it towards my inner tear duct. Just really lightly, because you kind of just want to make that look smoky and like smoked out. You don't really want to make it like eyeliner, like, hey, I'm here. So just kind of blend that out and just, you know, make it defined, and then kind of blend it out. And then, so I do that for both, and then I go in and kind of fill in whatever I need to fill in. And just, you know, blend it towards your inner eye. And like I said, bring it in contact with your eyeliner so that there's not, I always get, I don't know about other people, but it's just because that way my eye is shaped, but I always get like really weird, like it makes like this really weird like angle, like 45-degree angle, and I'm like, I don't like that. So I just always like pull my eyeliner, or pull my, if I'm putting eyeshadow on the bottom, I always just pull it into my eyeliner. And then I just kind of go back into my actual lash line and put some in there. But I only do it in like the bottom, like towards the back, because that's where it's darker anyways because of your eyeliner. And I want to keep it light at the front to kind of give the illusion that my eye is a little bit bigger. So then I just go back in with some mascara and kind of let those lashes fly. And then next I'm going in with some bronzer because why not? We need to warm up this face a little bit, so I'm going in with my Hoola bronzer and just kind of, you know, putting that on the spots that it needs it. And then I've been super into blush lately, so we're going to go in with some blush. I'm using my Pink Perfection palette by BH Cosmetics, and I'm picking up this soft pink color right here. And then for some setting spray, I am going to be going in with my Urban Decay All Nighter. I'm just not out of this one yet, but they just sent me the all the the brand new logo ones, and I'm just like, but I'm not even out of my first one yet. As much as I love them, I am one of those people that uses everything until I open another one of it. So if I have double of something, I always use the first one completely and then open the second one, which I feel like a lot of people are just not like that, but I am. And then I'm going to pop in with my Tarteist Pro Glow palette and pop in with the highlighter Stunner. And go in with that. And now for my favorite part, which a lot of you guys were asking about on my Snapchat, which I didn't get any of those until Sunday, the next day, later that day, because my phone was stolen. So I'm really sorry if I did not get back with you guys. But you guys were asking about my lipstick that I had on. It's actually a brand new one. I just bought it that Saturday morning. I actually went to Kohl's because I was going to get some sunless tan stuff, and I'd pick up a few things for my mom. So I actually went there, and when I was in there, I had, my mom always, she shops there all the time, but my mom always gets Kohl's cash. So my mom goes, you know, just buy something, whatever. So she had $20 in it, and I was like, this lip gloss is only $12. So of course I had to get 2 of them because then I was only paying $4. So I actually just got this. This is by Liqueur, I think it is. Liquue. I don't even know if you guys can actually see this with me. Yeah, so it's Liquue, and it's the color of Cashmere, I'm pretty sure. Cashmere is the color of it, and it's amazing. But yeah, they're only $12, so they're great. So we are finished with our makeup, so let's go ahead and go in with our hair. I'm going to go and turn on the, I don't even know, this hair is a freaking mess. I'm going to go and turn on my beach waver. So then we will get to going on our hair and look even more fabulous than we already do. So see you in about 5 minutes. Alrighty guys, so my hair is kind of a crazy mess right now. It's pretty dry from the shower still. But I am going to kind of keep most of the natural curl that's in it. So I'm just going to kind of do kind of the same technique that I showed you guys in my first Get Ready With Me where I did my hair. I'm just grabbing about an inch and a half of hair. And so I always start out curling away from my face, and I'm leaving out just a little bit at the end right here. Just kind of makes it look more natural when you do it that way. So, and then I just pop it out. And then now another thing that I learned a long time ago, but I never really did it, was see how it's curly, naturally curly, we'll leave that. I'll just pull it out. But this, so I kind of do it towards the face. So I'm, curling in towards the face that way. it looks more natural because all of my curls do not turn out as good as I want them to, believe me. And then since I'm doing the next one, it's just like I'm doing it away from my face, so it goes away and away and away in. And I always hold it on for about like, I don't know, 7 to 10 seconds, somewhere on there. See, like that's like a perfect like curl, so that'll just kind of go back in the back. And then this is going to be towards my face. And then away. Towards. And notice that I'm like keeping it down, so like I have probably 3 inches from where my curl actually starts, because I don't like my curls like way up on my face like that. And then just because this is a bang, I always want those away from my face, so I'm just going to curl that away. And then I start on my next side. See, but that's like pretty like legit curly, so I will just stay like that. So this needs a little bit of help, and we are going to start with it away from our face. I know I look naked right now, but guys, I promise I'm not. I have on a strapless top. It looks kind of naked, but I'm not. Okay, and then next will be toward the face. And then I just kind of go through and kind of like run my fingers through it and just like ruffle it up. I always like that 70s look, like where you go like this and pull it back up, just because it kind of creates like this in it, and I really like how that like frames my face. So then I just kind of go through it. I haven't been using beach spray actually. My hair has been kind of staying curly. But you guys are more than welcome to put some beach spray in it, or put some, like tease it a little bit if you want, or put some, hairspray in it. I just personally do not, but you guys can, like I said. Yeah, so now we are just going to go ahead and get dressed. So I will see you guys in a minute. Okay guys, so this top I actually bought from Forever 21, and it's kind of like a see-through like lingerie like top, and it is a bodysuit. It does not have buckles or clasps at the end, so if you're going to wear it to like, I don't know, maybe not like what I did and when you were drinking, so that when I had to go to the bathroom I had to get completely undressed. But no, it is a really great, it was like $19, and it was a really great buy. I really liked it. I did pair it with a leather skirt that had like little zippers in it. It's really cute. So I will link all of that below so that you guys can get it, and it will be in my next fall haul, which will be in a few videos from now. So guys, so I hope that you did like this video. It was so great to be back with you guys and film with you guys and just kind of get ready with you guys, and you guys get ready with me, and all of us just getting ready together. And it was just really great to kind of talk to you guys about why I've been MIA and why, you know, these past couple of weeks have been so stressful, and what it's like to kind of be back. It's just been really great to be back in like my natural setting. So I think that that's it. So guys, until next time, I have made a few other videos for you guys, so stay tuned.